Okay. I think I can guess what you will do.
What will I do? Tell me.
He's a sick.
Tony.
After you said, I say it's right or it's wrong.
Are there right or wrong answers?
No. It's if I guess right or if I guess wrong. Not if you are doing it right. We will see at the end.
Well, there's also that. We can also tell you if it's right or wrong.
Such an interesting board, I'd say.
It is. Be interesting to see what's left for me in fourth.
Wow. Not much wheat here.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
So someone better grab that 6 pretty quick.
You know, although I don't think I can take it. Just seems so weird. I don't know. I just do it. I don't care.
Oh, I'm wrong. I guess you would take this one.
That's the other spot I was thinking of. I'm not going to lie.
Mm.
I really wanted to take the 5, 8, 10, but I actually don't think it's that good.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's the okay.
What are we gonna do, Bob?
Don't know.
Me either.
High roll the 12. Roll the 11.
Oh brother.
Yeah. What you gonna do, Sunset?
Dude, I don't know. I like the 5-9-10, but there's just not a lot to pair it with, I don't think. Way back for me.
I don't know. It seems like a decent spot.
Maybe I'll try
Or you just
something.
take the 4-8-3. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
Well, we'll see if I come to regret not taking the 5-8-10s first.
Still not sure what to pair it with. I was hoping that the 8-4-3 was going to be left open. I mean, the other 8-4-3.
Yeah, I didn't like what happened to the board if I let that happen.
No.
So I called an audible, but we'll see how it goes.
I don't think we'd forgive you if you did that, Sunset.
Did what?
If you left the 8-4-3, we took 8-4-10. But it's a joke. I thought you would laugh.
Sorry, I'm a bit too focused.
Yeah, just gotta
Anxiously
keep it
awaiting.
lighthearted, man.
True.
Just keep it lighthearted, you know? Maybe this is the game where I regret not taking the 5-8-10. I'll have nightmares.
Should have listened to Honie.
Yeah. Well, that's where my eyes gravitated at first, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I shouldn't tell you guys this, but
Mm.
the brick port seems massive though.
It does.
There's that 10 pips of brick.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Time to execute on stage 2 of my plan. Which is either genius or colossally stupid. But that's how I roll.
So let me get this straight. Neither Sunset or Bob wanted the bottom 3 for 1 port.
Yep.
No.
Wow.
As you can see, clearly it is terrible.
I mean, I'm happy with the top one.
Yep, there's no
Yeah.
use at all. Hmm. Honie, if I went the 3-6-11, would you go the 9-4-11? I think perhaps you would.
Possible.
Possible indeed, huh?
Do you want to leave such a good ore spot open for chapha?
Yeah. Yeah. Debatable. I mean, I think if
That's
Honie
all I
took
got though, Bob.
Yeah,
If
I know,
Honie
but it'd be dev card crazy.
if Honie took the like 5-4-11, it would be all right, I think. Bob, let's play some good defense here, all right?
Yeah.
This way, who knows?
I think everyone should play his own game and not defend against another, but that's only my personal view.
Mm.
So, but Honie, what if your game is to defend against another?
I'm looking to place that it's in my that will
No,
fit
I
in
know.
my
It's just a philosophical question that you play your own game, but if your natural play style is defensive, then you are playing your own game. So.
So there's only one spot I can take. So
You guys really closed the board on me.
Hey man, I was trying to think of a way to get you a north spot, but it wasn't happening.
Very odd. No matter.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things.
Don't
you
worry,
could
chapter.
do.
We'll all be trading your stuff for your wheat. So
Yeah, I hope so. I thought I'd get on a little bit of that ore, but I don't think I'm the threat now. I don't have ore. Yeah, this is not good. I didn't really think you guys would close out the ore like that. I knew it was a possibility, but I just think it's so gross of a setup for Sunset.
Yeah, I'm pretty gross.
That's not bad
Yeah.
at all. He gets to he's got 6, 5, 11 wheat, and once he gets a 3 wheat on the 3-to-1 port, he's laughing.
The premise,
Hmm.
yeah. I don't mean to disturb Chava's pick, so tell me if you want me to be quiet. But I was thinking about the 6-3-11, which would have left ore spots, and I just wanted to make sure I would be able to get the 10-9-11. But if Honie takes 9-4-11, I don't get the spot, and I don't think it works anymore.
He probably takes 411 like all day,
Yeah.
every day. Yeah. Hmm.
So if Bob reaches the brick port, game is over.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Certainly not. And
You're on the
hopefully it's not a question of if, it's a question of when, Honie. But otherwise,
you're on the best ore, you're on the best brick,
yeah,
you're
no
on the
wheat,
best
so it's going to be a little bit slow.
feeding port then.
Yeah.
So,
Sunset, can you help me get to the 10-9-2?
The 10-9-2, aren't you?
Yeah, and help me settle there.
If you're leaving the 3-1, yeah, I'm happy to. Yeah.
Hmm. You have one at the bottom though.
Yes, but I don't think I have two roads in me this game.
I just don't see a path where we can defend against Honie. If he gets 9-2-10 and he connects.
Well, yeah, I think you're chopping for those 2-3 hex settlements, and like
Well,
I
if
said, I'm happy.
you take 3, 10, 11, chapha, then you just build the road and get to 10, 9, 2.
Okay.
Yeah, but who's gonna help me with the settlement?
I mean, I'll have wood for you. I'm gonna have a crap ton of wood.
I'll have brick for you.
Hey, look, those are the things you need.
Yeah. Like you guys are gonna give it to me like that.
Oh, we'll swap it for wheat, I should think.
Sure. Let's just play. Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
good luck.
Sorry,
Okay.
Honie. I just didn't see a path for myself to winning if I didn't try to get another spot.
Oh boy. Robin time.
It is Robin time. We know where it has to go.
Yeah, somewhere on the 8 brick, right?
Where else does it go if not there?
Bob, can you get me a brick for wood trade later in the game if I don't block the 8 brick? I know you don't have any now, but...
Yeah, sure.
Oh, wow.
Are we competing for this 3-1, Chapa?
That's not my priority, so I think you're fine for now. I need to get the 10-9-2.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you that. So and it makes sense for me to get the 10-9-2 instead of Honie. So I'll give you my word. I'll go for 10-9-2 first, then 8-3.
Not a lot to do for now, I guess.
Did you get the ore?
I wish.
I'm really leaving the brick on unblocked Sunset. I don't know if I agree with that.
I've been flying by the seat of my pants lately, and it's worked so far.
Chap, I don't suppose you want a sheep for that wheat, do you? Or an ore?
Nope, I need a brick.
I don't
That's
have one
what I
yet,
want.
but when I get one, I will certainly offer it to you.
Yep, I think that's a fair deal.
There's one.
Hmm.
Do you want that brick now,
It's
Chappa?
interesting. Yeah, I would like one,
Brick for wheat? I'll do that.
although
Wait, I thought I was getting.
No, I'll give you a future brick as well. You didn't say when. Didn't say it's my first.
Touche, Bob. Touche.
can I get a future brick as well, 1 for 1, Bob?
Future
What,
brick,
as
maybe
well as
next
this one?
So I'll
If
do
you
the
get-
1 for 1 now with you.
Yeah, if it's another brick for wheat, then yes, Chappa.
Sorry.
If it's another brick for wheat, then I'll do that another one in the future as well. Yeah.
So you're saying if I give you another wheat?
If you give me a
Brick.
wheat for brick now, then I will do another brick for wheat trade with you in the future.
No, it's too cheap.
Too cheap?
Like,
What?
I think you run away with the game if I just give you a free another free wheat.
Well, don't give it to me. 'Cause
No.
I'll just take the 1-to-1 now, and that's you're done. You got your settlement spot. What do you need for the settlement?
Can you give me a non-block then? I'll do this.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Quick settle. Nice.
Yeah, look at my production. So good.
Well, now you're in it, you know.
Oh, look,
Oh,
two.
okay. Yeah, it's the 2 ores moot anyways when you guys have a 5 and a 4.
Sun smiles upon you this day. Let's see. Any extra wheat we have? Thoughts?
So many regrets taking 693. I need 5-8-10 was just better. Try to get fancy.
My wheat.
Right. So here's the non-block Chappa.
Thanks. Thank you. Guess it goes on the 4 ore.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not sure really. Who's in a better position?
Yeah, you have no brick. You can buy dev, can't you?
I can. I don't want to waste my wheat on a dev.
That's what I had to do.
But you're fine with that, Sunset. You're more than fine with that.
No. Settle first. But Bob traded away the brick to you. Alas.
But yeah,
I'm
he doesn't
gonna.
have any brick in hand.
No, I do not. I'm just gonna be foolhardy.
Oh, that's tough. I guess you're living. All right. Anyone want wood?
No, thank you.
I would take a wood for a sheep.
You give me a sheep,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't have brick. I would do it for an ore.
No.
No?
No. It doesn't help me.
Okay. The sheep doesn't help me either. Oh my lord. 5. Yeah, there we go. That's what I thought. Oh, the 11 pops. There you go, Sunset. Congrats.
Should have held. Still no brick, huh, Bob?
No. I'm sorry.
Rats.
Keep it that way.
Rats.
Yeah, okay. Devs. I just hope we can keep Sunset in check with the best ore in the game.
Come on, man. I'm working on
I
my
mean,
11 wheat here. They're both gone.
So
yeah,
do you
but then
feel
you get the 8-3.
who wants just sheep for a wood offer still on the table?
Nope.
No,
I'm
sorry,
okay.
dude.
Yeah, and you don't have brick, so I do it for brick, but you don't
No.
have that. So yeah,
Or
yeah.
for
No,
wood.
Sunset's in a great spot.
Come on, guys. Guys, I'm
So-
2 devs in.
So Honie's doing a wood for ore, which I'd like to
Oh.
see.
I do the same thing. I do the same thing.
So everyone's doing. Chapha's doing it.
I guess. I
Honie's
guess
doing it. Everyone's
I
doing
do
it.
it. I think. Well, you can do it with. I think maybe do it with Honie. I think chapha is the person we don't want to have ore here. You don't have to do it with me. I guess actually just do it with Honie.
No. Well, Honie still has the best production on the board, and 6 different numbers.
Yeah, but I think it's better with Honie.
Well done, Sunset.
Sorry, man. You know I had to.
No, it's fine. I get it, and I think he's cities here.
Wow,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. I think he was close. I think 2 5s rolled, or no, sorry, couple 5s rolled.
Yeah, and then 1 wheat from you, 1
Oh
from.
shit, that's so bad. Okay, well, it looks like Bob owes one of those bricks to you, Sunset. Yeah.
I'll give one to you for a wheat, Chapha, if you got one.
You give me one for a wheat?
Yeah. I'll give one to you for wheat and one to Sunset for wood.
True. Can you throw another card, Bob, and I just say yes? I need another card here, I think.
He's already
I do
got
that for you.
brick. I think this might just be road settle. Please watch out.
I do it for an ore as well if you want. Like, I just need to do something. And you got a city already. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Interesting. What to do here?
What are you thinking, man?
So I can take the 3-1-4.
Yeah, I know you can.
Yeah. Or I can build 2 roads to go to the 5-2 or the 6-3.
Oh boy.
Or I can be greedy and go to the 8-3 and let you plow me, but I don't think I'll do that.
What if I give you like 2 ore for 2 cards? Then you could city on this turn instead of plowing me.
2 ore for 2 cards. 2 ore for 2 cards. If you make it a better deal, I would consider that. Let's just trade for time. You want to do that?
What's a better card? Yeah, sure. Yeah, what's a better deal?
I'll trade back now. Just extend timer.
I mean, the 2 ore, those are the good cards I have for you. It's getting you to a city on this turn, so I don't know what more you want. Like, I'm gonna knight on my turn. I won't block you with it.
Can you make it 3 ore? I don't think you have 3 though.
I don't have 3.
Sorry, can you tell me what game are you playing? Is it
What
still
game?
Catan or is it talking about something?
I'm sorry, dude, but Bob traded him the spots really fast. I can't just lose the game, you know?
I'm sorry, Sunset. Like I don't see a better path. Yeah, I just do it. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's fine. Bob traded a future brick that was mine to you, and now,
Oh wow. Yeah, the
Yeah.
3's going off.
now I just lose. Dude, that sucks, man. That's really sad.
Like I feel like I'm just playing old school Catan and I'm just building. So no debts for me.
Sorry, but old school Catan is playing quiet and thinking and doing the stuff and not talking and plowing and doing something like that.
I mean,
That's
plowing
old.
always existed.
No,
Didn't it
no,
always
no, no, no,
exist?
no, 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 no. Normally, in old schools, if you're talking about old school Catan, it was being quiet on the table.
All right, Bob.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'll shut up for a bit then.
So I know this is a new style, and I'm trying to get comfortable with it, but do not talk about old school Catan.
Do you need another brick, Sunset?
Nah, he doesn't need one. He stole one from me, actually.
Okay.
Not even the right
I'm-
steel, dude.
I know. That's you could have extorted me, but you chose not to. So
I mean, we got this guy ranting about old school Catan. I don't want to make him mad.
I don't think Honie's ever met. He's probably one of the nicest guys in KOC.
No, don't get me wrong. I'm not mad or something like that, or sad or so. I'm just talking about playing Catan in times that are long gone.
I mean, I didn't expect to get non-binding by Bob.
Yeah, I traded you, didn't I? I just
You
traded you.
No, you traded Chapa the brick. It's okay, man. You
I
can
never said, honestly, we never agreed it was going to be the first one. You said a future one. Honestly, I didn't, yeah.
Next time I'll choose my words carefully.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, Bob never agreed to anything like he can't trade with me. He saw a good deal with me. He traded with me.
Exactly. I was,
So
Mm, there's an assumption that the next brick is mine. I said
shouldn't assume those things.
well, he had another one. So
Apparently
why does
not.
it matter?
Apparently not.
But why does it matter though, Sunset? If he had another, that's for you.
What? Because he traded you the
Yeah.
spot master. You understand, yeah? He gave
was
you the
never-
brick that ostensibly should have gone to me. So instead of me getting a road closer, he actually settled you on the spot.
Gotcha.
And then traded you another brick on your turn. Actually, he gave you 2 cards on your turn for the road settle on me.
Yeah.
This
But in
is
turn, Bob
the source
is
of the
now
frustration.
looking good.
Oh, Bob is fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sunset, like you probably need a wheat, right? So let me help you
Yep.
out. What can you offer?
Ore. You want ore, right? Or sheep?
I would take an ore sheep, maybe even something like
Yeah,
that.
you're insane, dude. My game is shot. Yeah, I'm not giving you 2 cards. Like at this point, I'm a bit tied to a sinking ship, you know.
Okay, so you want 2 then?
Yeah, I do 2 for 2.
Do something like that.
Mm.
I'm doing nothing else on this turn. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Hurry, or you can accept for time. You can accept for time, and I'll honor that.
Because your hand is just 3 ore and a wheat right now, huh?
Possibly. I can also do other things. Do you want to accept? Do you want to keep that deal, or do you want to trade back?
Can you insure me on something? Actually, whatever. I'll just accept it. Just go ahead. It's fine. It's all right.
Okay. I just honored my deal. I'm not gonna do anything else.
Yep. Well, you can't. Your hand is 3 ore and probably another wheat.
Possibly.
Left us blocked.
Oh my god.
Oh no, this was the dub that was bought more recently. Cool. I can do just a brick for a wood if you'd like.
Bring forward, okay.
Not the full settle, but
Oh, these 8s.
Any wood chopping? I think your last card's like a wheat anyways, but yeah.
I'll just wait for a 10. I'll be patient.
Patient fellow, patient fellow.
Oh, sorry, the 9. That's what I meant to say. I saw the wood that you were talking about.
That's happening.
Yeah, you're fine. Look at you, you're fine.
I am not. But it's heartening that you say so.
Mm.
Jaffa's holding for the city right now.
Hmm.
I'm just holding for
I'm
whatever.
just running
I don't
whether it's
think-
nine sheep or 10 wood. That's
No consideration for the 4 ore, but
There's no reason.
I mean, just look at my production. It's just
no,
really not that good.
not at the moment. You've got a nice port.
Yeah. I only did that deal with you so I can take the 3-1 away from Sunset, if I'm being honest. Well, he stole an ore from me, guys. That's
Yeah, there's a 75% chance.
this is not good.
Nope.
Well, you have the ore production, Sunset, and I have the wheat production, so I'm sure we can figure this shit out. Ah, that's the rule I wanted. Hello. Okay. Any
Brick,
input, Honie?
brick.
Where to put it?
You're gonna want me buying devs, I think.
5 ore or 4 brick. That's the 2
Can you
spots,
trade me an
I
ore?
think.
Can you trade me an ore, Honie, if I put on the 5 ore?
I don't have an ore.
Okay. Huh. Lucky me.
Any wheat there to trade?
No.
No, sir. 6 doesn't roll in a while.
Yeah. 3 also and 11 also. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's the rule.
Joy. I need to buy it, huh? Yep.
Yep, I like it. I like that, Sunset.
Doesn't work. He has positioning on me anyways.
Assuming he can keep buying knights, yeah. True.
Well, pretty easy.
Or roll 7s. Or roll 7.
Serious?
Oh my god, really?
What a
Oh
bot.
my god.
He's a genius.
Okay, he stole an ore. He stole the 2 ore that I just rolled. That's good job, Bob. Good job.
Bob's on it. He's in first, and he
Bob
won't make
is
it
on
easy to catch up.
Yep, Bob is on it. Oh man. Let's
Oh
do
man,
here.
indeed.
Hmm. So if he rolls a brick, we're in trouble.
Who?
I think it's
Uh,
useless. Yeah.
If Bob rolls a brick, I think he's gonna start placing some roads.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, and he stole an ore from me, and then yeah, it's not good. Oh, nice job, Honie.
Oh boy. It's just okay, I've got a road. I think I'm either putting it towards 6-3 or the sheep port here. My thoughts are sheep port, but if we want to take away a spot from Bob, it'd be 6-3. Do you have any conviction on that, or should I just go to the sheep port?
I don't think that's his first objective.
Alrighty.
Surprisingly, Sunset still has a road out too, which is funny.
Because I did trade all my stuff for brick.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, he plucked the wheat. That's crazy.
That's not great.
Yeah, this is not good. Oh, of course.
Yep, or
Sorry.
nothing. Nothing.
Yeah. No, what was his hand? At least 2 or 3 ore with a wheat in hand.
Yeah, 2 ore. There's another wood. There's a wheat.
Yeah.
More than 2 ore, right? Because he stole an ore from you a while back. Did he use that to buy dev? No, he didn't. So 3 ore then.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I was fortunate to roll the 7s at that frequency.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I think you gotta play a night soon, Sunset.
Dude.
Just break up that city.
I mean, why?
Yeah.
Any chance to get the wheat, chapha?
It depends what you offer. Yeah.
Hmm.
I think I need it's like a somewhat good deal. I still have my wheat from last time that Bob had. No, I don't need a sheep. I'm sorry.
I only can give sheep.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Honie. I can't.
I can do this, and you can choose one you want.
Nah, that brings me over cards. I'm okay.
Yeah, also 2 cards will bring you over.
No,
No.
2 will give me a 7.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he gives
Yeah.
one back.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh shoot. Yeah, this is bad. Mono time?
Oh boy, oh boy.
I think it's mono time.
Mono time,
It's just-
chocolate.
Yeah, mono break.
If only. If only. Hmm. No wheat and there's no brick, huh?
I mean, there is break.
Chop those wheat. Yeah,
And
there
Bob
is.
has brick. So
Bob
now
is-
he has another city in hand.
Yeah.
Definitely has settle in hand.
I think
So.
this is better. Yeah. Um. You know. You want your ore back for a wheat, Choppa? I'm
Are you gonna sit with this?
No, I'm gonna settle. Settle.
Okay. So this is for a settle, and you're gonna buy another dev, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because you're gonna buy another dev, can you like give me something back, like some sort
Other
of
than
deal?
2 ore, you want a non-block with it?
Yeah, I'll take that on block then.
Yeah. So I won't go hunting for your wheat.
I mean, you've been hunting for my wheat for the last twice, I think. So I think it's fair.
No, it's Bob.
Everyone's.
It's not me.
I think you hunted for it once and you got unlucky and got a brick.
Did I? That sounds like me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was kidding, by the way. Apparently, I cannot actually get a dev. The favorite versus Tyrell and Catan.
Can you put a second one in?
I can do like 2 for 2. I'd prefer to like. I just jumped a bunch. I mean, I guess the wood is kind of dead for me, but this will make me sleep better at night.
I can only give 2 sheeps.
Oh, I can. Guess
Oh, 2 sheep's good. That's a wild card for you, Sunset.
this work.
I mean, is there a rush to help Sunset buy dev? Okay, I guess we're just going to trade.
So I'm not putting it on you, Choppa. So okay, maybe I just put on the 4 because I want the 4 ore to roll, and then every time a 4 rolls, it's just way better for Bob than for me.
Settle.
Probably.
Yep.
Oh,
Jesus, that sucks.
Big block.
Oh, sad days.
okay.
Maybe it is the 5 ore, and then Sunset moves it afterwards. I don't have wheat, by the way, Honie.
You have a knight?
Yes, I do. If you'd like to put it on the 5, that's okay.
I will put it here.
Oh,
So I don't put it on the 8.
Yes.
Clever, clever.
I think Sunset was going to put it on the 4 anyways.
And no, he's right.
Why would he do
put it
that?
He just mentioned the 4 rolling is just way better for you, Bob.
Well, it's not. No, the 8th is the same.
Yeah, but I guess it gives you an ore and 3 brick. So
So I
No,
think there
I'm not on the.
there's
I'm
no
on the
wheat to
5 ore.
trade, right?
No, I'm sorry, Honie. No wheat.
no wheat.
Is there an auto trade?
Yeah, I have an ore, but you're not going to believe what I'm going to ask you for back. It's a wheat.
That's a genius move, right?
I'm pretty smart, yeah.
Yeah, Honey, I know you want to settle on the 6-2. I just think if you settle on the 6-2, we're just gonna get our 6 wheat blocked more and more.
No, we have to stay
Unfortunately.
on Bob. You're all right. I think you're all right. Like,
I mean, Bob blocks a 6 wheat. I
right.
think. Right.
Right.
That's-
Oh,
Oh
okay.
wow.
Right. Yeah.
Honey, you don't have to worry. I'm not gonna go on the 6-2, if that's what you were wondering.
Oh,
Holy shit.
should have blocked the 8.
All right, Honey, are you trading one of those bricks?
Yes. For
Would you
wheat?
like wood?
No wheat.
No. Would you like a sheep?
No.
Okay. So, Honie, here's what I'm thinking. I don't want you to. I was never going to go for the 6-2. I just don't want you to like connect or like interrupt my roads because then I think Sunset is going to win and connect roads that way.
I am
So
not
I can give you eventually if Sunset does win, like he might possibly do that. So I would like to trade you the wheat if you can also give me this, but you promised me not to interrupt my roads. And this brings you under 7 cards. You won't 7 out.
I will do
Plus,
it, but I will not promise that I will not intercept your road.
oh, then I just think it's bad because you're not going to hold road. Like you're never going to hold road.
Yeah,
Because
but
Sunset's going to
I'm
just
not
take it.
saying I will interrupt, and I'm not saying I will not interrupt. It will depend on the game, how it will proceed. So I will accept it, but I will intercept if you are close to winning.
Sure. Okay.
That's the deal.
Yep. I know. I didn't accept the deal. That's okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Good man.
I mean, it was going there anyways. We might as well have double stolen.
Yeah. Maybe Sunset is going for the army, and maybe he will play another knight.
I think at least I let the roll go first. Okay, chapha.
Hey.
Madman who can't stop hitting his.
And I haven't rolled them. You're rolling them for me. Okay.
You're calling this my fault or what? I mean,
Nah, it's just my luck.
alright, Chapha, honest opinion here is it? I feel like the 8 brick is the best block, right?
Okay. Sure. I
No,
follow.
no, I'm asking. Like, there's no need to move it, right?
It probably is the best block for now, although I think you're getting pretty strong, and I think Honie would agree with me.
I think
And Bob would too.
I don't have to buy a knight. I don't have to play a knight until Bob buys his next one, which I guess will be next turn. Yeah. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
I'll be patient.
No, you're fine. I just think you're actually
You're kidding.
Yeah,
The best laid plans of mice and men.
you should have played it.
I should have, but I trust these
well,
numbers,
yeah.
these statistics too much. Comes back to bite me.
Well, so that's a city.
No.
Maybe it's a dove. Yeah, it's just a dove. Yeah, but so it's not that. Here's the thing. Like, I need to try and unlock road, or else like you just have army and a road out.
Look, man,
So-
I'm not trying to play for both. You can do whatever you want with road. I think you should be content to view me as the
Oh, another
my
two.
battling Bob here, you know?
Yeah.
You put me in an arena with Maximus. I'm doing my
Tony,
darndest.
do you need anything?
Yes, wheat.
I can't provide that at the moment.
Wheat and wood I'm looking for.
Wheat and wood. I have a wood for you. We can trade.
I can give you a sheep for wood if you like.
A sheep for a wood.
Yeah.
Mm. Ah, we can talk in your turn. I'm in no rush. fair block.
Yeah.
I'm not sure on the steel anymore either.
If you want to steal from him, I'll put it on the 4 brick instead of the 8 brick. I think you do want me to have army too, but I can just be helpful to you.
Okay.
I mean, I want Honie to have army.
Yeah.
I think that makes the most sense if Honie has army.
You know what's gonna
I don't even
happen
know.
right after, now that I promise not to put it back on the 8 brick? You know what's gonna roll?
So chapha,
Yeah.
any chance to trade this?
No, sorry. I just don't have a wheat for you, my friend.
Okay.
Yeah, just being honest, I don't have a wheat.
Yeah, I gotta be close to the city, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Oh. I apologize then. I'm not trying to.
No, it's all good.
I just thought you were.
It's all good. Yeah, GG Sunset.
GG indeed, man.
Ooh. Yikes. Yikes.
Non-knight. Very cool.
Yeah. Okay. Now what do we do here? What do we do? Honie, do you need anything?
You know, wheat in the wood.
A wheat and a wood. And you can provide me what?
As I told you, a brick and a sheep.
I can do this. It brings you under 7 cards, by the way, so you don't 7 up.
You said that last time, and you 7'd out then. It's a good trade, though. Nice work, Chapha.
Thanks. Oh, I'd love to plow you right now.
Again? Oh god, dude. What a brutal game, if that happens.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait, do you have it? Holy crap, you have it.
Yeah, I do have it. So what can you offer me so I don't plow?
No, you can. Oh god. If you need to plow me, you can do it again, man. The 6-3 is a nice enough.
I mean, I just rather us work together, and like you're going for army, and you promised me. You didn't promise me, but you basically said I'm not going for both. But I see that as a possibility.
I mean, if you gotta plow me, you gotta plow me. I think your turn's better just citying, which I swear you're able to city, but who knows?
Yeah. So let's think.
The reason I think it's like, sorry, there's a fly near me. The reason I think it's not a possibility is because you can just connect roads, right? Like you'll just go 1-2, and then like I'm getting my roads from like the brick I steal from Bob. Like that's what we're working with.
Yeah, but you might have a road builder. You have 2 devs, right? Like I think that's a concern. So
yeah, if it's your concern, you don't have to city. You do what you need to.
I do think the city is a better play. You are right about that.
I know.
So, it's just unfortunate. I think like if somehow you pull a road builder and you connect roads, like who's gonna fight for road? Like that's why I was talking about it for like the last 10 minutes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I think you can still. Oh wow. Okay. That's not what I thought. I think you can still connect roads. Like you're going to be able to. You're 1 brick short right now.
Guess we'll just wait.
We'll wait indeed. Nice. City.
I just think Sunset, like if you see an opportunity to get army and road, like you're gonna do it. So,
yeah. Well, what you're saying is, if I can win the game, will I win the game? The answer is yes. I will win the game. I'm telling you.
And we're trying to prevent that.
No, I'm telling you honestly.
We're trying to prevent that.
Yeah, of course, of course. I'm just trying to tell you honestly, like, I think it's somewhat far-fetched. I think you and Honey are both playing for road. But yeah,
Are we?
you are.
I mean, I meant we as in Honie and I. I just think, wow, took the ore.
He needed the wheat, huh? Oh, he got it. Or he had it already.
Very puzzling, some of these. Yeah. So you gonna move that now? I still don't think I'm like the threat, but okay. Were you looking for something, Honie?
Wheat.
No, I didn't have any. I wish I told you. I gave you one of the wheats. Oh, sunset. Come on, man. Jesus Christ. Oh, clutch. That's so clutch.
Yeah.
City. Yeah, well done.
Throws it down.
I'm way behind the dev card race. So I don't know.
Good. You gotta be.
Honie, do you have a brick?
Nope. No ate for a long
Gross.
time.
So gross.
Hey, my production is very low.
Yeah, Sunset, how many? Can you give me some info on your devs? Because like, I think you're gonna move it anyways and take army, but I
I
need
don't
some
have a
info
knight.
on.
I don't have a knight. I don't have a knight. I don't have a knight.
You don't have a knight?
I'm trying to buy them, dude. I just passed a city that last turn.
So that means he gets a knight and he's on 9 points. So.
Yeah, that's
No,
so gross.
I'm about to use the second year of plenty for another death.
Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, this is a fine block, but like, please, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't. I think the 5 ore makes a lot of sense. I think, one, I don't even need the wood, so please take this as like an honest rant. But like, come on, man. Bob's setup is a monster. He
Yeah,
has roads.
but you've already said that you've got 3 non-knights, Sunset. So
Yeah,
you're
that's an
you're
issue.
well on the way to 9 points. So
We should all be concerned that I don't have knights.
no, we should be concerned that you're just about to buy your 3rd knight, and so
Sorry.
you
What's
win the
that?
game.
You have 3 wild cards in your hand? Huh. That's crazy. Huh. I got a useless wood. Oh no.
And I'm okay with you having 3 non-knights, which I want you to use a Yop or a Mono.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Oh,
do it.
Shepard, do you have a wheat to trade?
I don't, my friend. I don't. I do not. What is this for? Settle?
Just another street.
Another street to where?
5-8.
5-8.
Um,
Okay. I'll give it to you. If you go 5-8, I'll give it to you.
okay, if I build a settlement, I think it's also okay, right?
It was for the 5-8, so you can trade back with me. Prefer if you go to the 5-8 though.
Nice.
Oh, perfect. Perfect for you.
Important, important indeed.
Yep. Yeah, Sunset's such in a good position.
I think he's winning.
He is winning.
You guys are talking a lot for how chapha will build 2 roads and then you won't have to worry. Holy frijoles.
Well, you're taking army next turn. Who else is taking army?
Taking army so I can join Bob. Nice.
Okay, what to do, my friends? Anyone want some wheat?
Connect your roads, dude. Connect your roads.
What's the incentive to do that? You guys
You're
just
worried
block
about
me.
me. No, you're worried about me. Come on. Show the table that you're like concerned about my road outs. Connect roads.
Honie, do you want anything? Do you want a wheat, Honie?
So you're not worried, or
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
I think I need like a wood and a brick, maybe. I give it to
Don't have. I only have sheep or an ore to give.
Gotcha. I am concerned about your road out, Sunset. I just don't know.
so
Like
connect.
you're still holding 3 devs.
Connect, please.
Bob, what do you think?
I think you need to take that 6-3 spot away from him.
Yeah, I need your help for that though.
What do you need?
Do you need a wood? You got wood?
I would.
Dude, he's 6 points with a dev. Come on.
Yeah, and you're
Just connect your roads
basically
here
6
and
points with 2 devs.
you get your points, like you secure your points here
Uh,
anyways.
I haven't got sheep.
I just need to port something. You have a brick? Yes.
I have a brick.
I'm giving you a wheat as well.
And
I'm giving you a wheat, so
so with this, are you
we
setting
have
on
10
a
seconds.
you're setting on a 6-3?
Holy crap, dude.
Yeah, correct.
You're
Correct.
giving him a wheat
I
here.
am. I'm doing 5 seconds. I need a.
Understand.
Sounds good.
Now we're worried about you, chapha.
I mean, the fix is blocked right now. So
Alright, chop. You should chop his roads, Honie.
I can't.
I can do that.
Do you need brick for it?
A brick and wood.
I think we still have to see sunsets. Like I only did that for the table. I didn't do that
Yeah, you only got a road set up
myself.
for the table. Yeah. This is very bad for you.
No, I'm being honest. Like I would have connected, like you said, but then
No,
Bob helped me. So
this is silly, man. Come on. Like
it's not silly. You now have army, and now you have 2 non-knights.
we played like many games together. This is just a lot.
No, I think Bob was right there. Like he has one dev, and you have 3, so no one's competing for army with you.
Any wood out there? So I can interrupt the road?
No, sorry, Honie.
I think you guys are a little bit too worried about the road.
If I could, I would.
You
For sure. If I could,
need
I would.
production, Honie. I think you need production.
You're the one who wouldn't let him settle with the sheep you gave him.
Well, it was on the premise of going to the 5-8, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he brought that up first, by the way. Just saying. Yeah, good mono. Good for you. Yeah, this is why we plowed you.
Come on.
Wow. What a good time to mono when the 9 rolls. Crazy.
Oh Jesus.
Okay, guys, like Honie, I would love for you to have road, and I don't think you can hold it. If Sunset connects, he'll be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 roads. So we can help you take road and hold it, but I think our best shot is for me to kind of connect.
I will give Honie the brick in my hand for free if we don't give chapha the road.
And I'd like to give Honie the road too.
Great, let's
But
do it.
it just doesn't make sense because Honie doesn't have the production that you have, and you monoed. So
I've got no brick.
yeah, Bob, what do you think about this race for road?
About what?
Sorry, what did you say, Bob?
What's the question, chapha?
I'm just wondering, like, Sunset he has 4 dev cards, and he doesn't want to play his last night because he wants to win. I'd love for Honie to keep road. I just don't see a way that he holds it long term before Sunset connects in the middle and then he takes road. So, is there a way where I can take road here?
This should go to Honie. Yeah. I need 3 roads.
I think Honie can hold road for a little bit.
Yep.
So yeah. So
Sunset gets to 8 roads, and Honie can build to 9. Actually, can build further. Can build 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah. So Bob, let me help you. I can give you a wheat for free, but I would need to get 2 roads in return. I don't
have any wood, so I can't help with that.
I can give you 2 bricks so that you can port, and I would empty my hand. So like something like this. Can you give me like 2? Because I don't think Honie.
I've only got brick and wheat in my hand. I can't remember how I got the wheat, but
I gave you 1.
Oh, thanks. That's right. I remember now. Yeah, okay. That's all. And all I've got is 1 brick, 1 wheat, and 3 bricks. I'm not sure if I can help you, and I'm not sure. I think I'll let you. You can do it. You can manage yourself. 10 or roll. And
okay. So Honie, I would love for you if you could build a road or build 2 ideally, because Sunset probably has a road builder. Oh fuck, he rolls a wheat. Because he has army. Sunset has army 100%. We just need you to build more roads and go to 8 at least. So that's why I'm worried.
Was there any wood to trade?
No.
Yeah, this is such a bad situation to be in. God.
Do you just want the brick, Honie? Like I said, I'll hold true to my word. I'm not going for road.
I don't think we can help Sunset.
No. My word exactly was I'll give Honie the brick for free if he needs it to chop chaphas and then just take road and put it out of my
But you
reach.
would love that. You would love that. I know you would.
Yeah. It's actually a strict
because it helps you win. Because it helps you win.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want road.
Oh my god.
2 12s.
Doesn't matter.
Crazy dice.
Yep. Oh, Jesus Christ. Good game.
Good game.
Well played.
3 knights, 3 VPs, 2 monos. It's barely anything. We're table 4, right?
Yeah, we are.
Yep, round 4. Yep.
Cool.
GG's.
GG.
Yeah.
GG.
GG indeed. Those dev cards.
Always lucky. 2 monos, 3 VPs.
Yeah, well, if you drew 3 VPs and 2 monos, I think everyone would say if you hadn't won, there'd be something wrong, wouldn't there? So.
If I hadn't won, I think I'd leave in disgrace. That would be terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're 28, right?
What?
28 points in the sum. Yeah, right.
Yes,
Yeah.
28. Yeah, that's
Okay.
not very many.
Okay,
We've got
reported.
6. Yeah. Okay.
Then see you next games. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Well played, everyone. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Later.
Bye.
Cheers.
Well played, Sunset.